Heaven and hell are states of mind. What is up, alienARMy? I am Oculus, the alien next door, purveyor of esoteric lore. And on this channel, we discuss everything out of this world. So today's topic, might be all over the place, I'm not sure, but that's how I roll up in here, so just kind of humor me, all right? So first off, I just want to tell you where and how this was inspired from. So a lot of times I'll just channel random shit, random quotes, and I'll write it down because I know that it's going to be a video. So I had channeled this quote, which is basically, hell is a state of mind. I mean, it's nothing famous. I mean, it is famous, but so many motherfuckers have said it that it's kind of like watered down type of shit. But you know what I'm talking about. Hell is a state of mind. Heaven is a state of mind. So I knew I was going to do a video on this, and a lot of times I'll channel things. I'll channel things for myself. I'll channel things that I know that I'm going to broadcast on here. And just yesterday, I was like receiving energetic information for myself, and this came through for me. So the breakdown of the story of how I arrived here, I feel, is pertinent to the story as well. So here we go. I was channeling and I received a message in regards to something that I was asking about, and the message was, get ready to face the music. And I said,
what? I said, what kind of music we got going on? Like, I don't know what the fuck.
Get ready to face the music. I'm like,
you gotta tell me more than that, bro.
So as soon as I asked what type of music, boom, this song just started playing in my mind.
And I had to look it up because I had heard it before because it's quite famous, but I didn't know the title of it. So I was like, oh shit, that's some good shit if that's the music I'm gonna face.
And the song ended up being Beethoven's Ode to Joy.
Has something to do with the Ninth Symphony. I'm not really a classical music scholar, but I mean, this gets the point across.
So when I was channeling for myself and I got Face the Music and then Ode to Joy started playing in my mind, I said,
oh snap.
Wow, that's some beautiful ass music that I do want to face.
We gonna jam out to that.
So I was listening to this song and I knew that somehow this was going to be turned into a video, and I was reading the lyrics because intuitively, you know, that's how I roll. We all intuition all the time. And I was reading the lyrics and I was like, oh snap, that is the topic. That is why I was guided to talk about heaven and hell are a state of mind. So essentially the lyrics in this song, you could look them up. I'm not going to write them or type them or whatever, but Ode to Joy, essentially, from what I could figure out, the lyrics came from a poem, and the poem is talking about Elysium. So I was like, Elysium? And I'm like, what? I was like, okay, I'm gonna look up Elysium, right? And I'm not talking about that movie. I never seen that movie. I have no idea what it's about.
But if I'm ever guided to watch it, then I will be sure to tell you about it if I'm fucking called to do so.
So either which way, Elysium I looked up, and this is from an ancient Greek mythology where they're talking about the Elysium fields. And the Elysium fields, short version, it's like motherfuckers go there to have an easy life such as that of a god. Okay, so if we want to look at this as somewhat of a heaven, we can do that. At least that's kind of what was conveyed to me. So the word Elysium it sort of stems from deeply blessed or deeply stirred from joy. So I'm just taking this as heaven. I mean, that's what it is. You know, you go there to relax as gods and things like that. We also have hell. So both of these are states of mind, the Elysium fields as well as the underworld hell. Now, the difference between these is the two different states of mind are going to always be available. You know, I always talk about 4D, 5D, heaven, hell, good, bad, all of those poles, right? They're part of the same pole. The Elysium fields would be considered to be heaven. The hell would be considered to be Hades. So why are these a state of mind? So the Elysium fields in the Greek mythology were separated from Hades or hell, you know, like, so we have heaven and hell, have Hades, and we have the Elysium fields, right? So heaven, hell, all of that good stuff. Hades being the underworld, Elysium fields being, I guess, the overworld. So we have these states of mind, and with these states of mind, it's all dependent upon the individual, because when someone is talking talking about there is an afterlife, that you either go to hell or you either go to heaven. And this is said a lot of times in religions
because they want you to do good and bend over and follow what the fuck they're trying to tell you what to do.
But basically, hell is a state of mind, heaven is a state of mind. So Hades and the Elysium fields, hell, heaven, it's all dependent on your perspective, because you can have an easy life, that of the gods in the Elysium fields, or you can have a hard life where you think that you're living under Hades law and things like that. When we are talking about hell as a state of mind, listen, you create your own hell, you create your own heaven, and you create it via the vibration, the energetic output, and your perception of things that are going on. So let's say a situation occurs, then you bear witness to it. The way you take it in and accept it is going to dictate if you are going to be in a hell mindset or a heaven mindset, because to live as a god is to bear witness to a situation and see it as positive, and you have that easy life. You're living in that joy because this is positive. It doesn't matter what the fuck it was. I'm choosing for it to be positive. I am creating within me the vibration that I am going to receive from without me, and I shall live as a god. Whereas someone bore witness to a particular situation and they interpret it as something hellish. They interpret it as something that was detrimental or whatever it is. So now what happens, their energetic output becomes lower vibrational, and then it's sort of like they restrict themselves. So they sort of put themselves in that underworld, in that realm of Hades, just by their own mentality, the way they chose to interpret that which they bore witness to. That was a lot. Does that make sense? So you are choosing in every moment if you are going to live as a god in the Elysium fields by seeing everything as beneficial. And then once you turn the knob and you decide that everything is beneficial, how are you starting to live? You're starting to live lighter. You're starting to live freer. You're living without restrictions that the underworld imposes. You are living as a god above all that because you see things from a higher perspective. So an individual can be viewing that same situation, only this time they're taking it as detrimental, they're taking it as a hindrance, they're taking it as an obstacle, and that is going to lower their vibration to the underworld where it seems like everything is above them, everything is seemingly out of reach. Whereas when one views things as a god, they are going to have that upper hand via that upper perspective, the lens which they are viewing whatsoever is occurring in their immediate environment. And then now they have the upper hand because they can pick and choose what they want to do in the realms below them, whilst someone who is viewing something from a state of mind, being that hell, Hades state of mind, they're looking at things and it feels like it's just slightly out of grasp because they're looking at it from below. They're like, ooh, like they're sort of hypnotized by the illusion that something could possibly be above them. When in essence, when we are all connected to source and we are continuously focused on the positive, focused on the good, focused on the benevolence, what's going to happen is that the Elysium fields are going to open up, they're going to expand. Now your life is easy breezy because you're living as a god. You're like, everything going on, everything I bear witness to, it's positive, it's positive, it's positive. It's benefiting me, it's benefiting everyone around me, it's benefiting every situation. Whereas someone from that state of mind to that Hades hell type of restrictive thinking or programming, perhaps,
Most likely programming.
they're viewing it as this is out of reach, like it's above them. It's something that they have to aim to strive for because they're already perceiving that neutral situation from that hell vantage point. Whereas the neutral situation presented itself and this motherfucker over here took it as, whoa, this is beneficial, right? And then guess what? Because they're in the vibration of benefit from what they bore witness to, benefit is going to come to them. So someone who is viewing something from that lower level perspective, they're viewing it as a hindrance is going to come to them. So this is when I'm talking about Ode to Joy, and I do want to tell you that if you want a jam that gets you fucking pumped up, ooh, that's That's some good shit, Mr. Beethoven. This really is something that I was inspired to talk about, because if you read the lyrics of that poem, maybe I'll do a video on it if I'm called to, but that was just part of the poem that stood out to me, which has to do with my hell heaven state of mind video. But it is an interesting poem. I forget who wrote it, but Beethoven basically, in his Ode to Joy, they're like singing that poem or chanting it, or I don't know what they did back in the day, but they're, you know, verbalizing that poem. And the lyrics, the poetry, ooh, that's some good shit. A lot to digest if you want to think about it. So you create your own heaven, you create your own hell. It all depends on your state of mind. You bear witness to something. Is it detrimental? Is it positive? Whatever you choose is going to flourish in your experience. So that's what I got for you today. I am Oculus, the alien next door. We will chit chat again soon.